My boyfriend called me dramatic because I refused to go along with his disgusting kink. Now, he can find someone else because I am leaving him. My boyfriend and I have been together for a year. Early on in our relationship, when we started being intimate and discussing what we like and don't like, I told him that there was an intimate act in bed that I do not like and do not want to do ever. I have tried it with other partners and did not like it. He tried to argue saying that they, my other partners, just didn't do it right and that I should try it with him because he knows what he's doing. This went on for a few weeks and finally I caved and did the act, and as predicted, I did not like it. I told him I did not like it and that I did not ever want to do it again. I went into the bathroom to shower and scrubbed my skin so hard that some spots were raw and bleeding when I was done. He saw my skin but just said it wouldn't be that bad if I just relaxed. I haven't done it since, and we have plenty of spontaneous moments and acts in the bedroom without this one act that I don't want to do. There are also things he doesn't want to do in the bedroom, and I respect his boundaries and hard limits, so I don't ask for them. Intimacy is not fun when your partner isn't into it. It should be enjoyable for both people, shouldn't it? Every few weeks he will hint at doing it again, but I shut it down with a firm no. We then go on for a time without him bringing it up. Recently he hit 25 and asked for the act for his birthday. I told him no. He then described how an ex he hasn't dated since he was 15 would do it and said I should try to do it like she did and I might like it. I've never yelled at him before, but I just lost it. I came unglued. I'm sure I looked and sounded crazy. I told him I hate doing that, and it makes me feel dirty, and I told him how I scrubbed my skin so hard afterwards that it was raw and even bleeding. I've never had trauma with the act, like no one ever held me down and forced me or anything, but I can't do it. I don't want to do it. He said I was being dramatic, and when I felt like being rational, he'd be waiting. I've been sleeping in the spare room for almost a week. I don't know what to do or how much clearer I can be. He says I'm being unreasonable on the off for not doing this one thing for him. I countered with there are intimate things I like but don't ever ask for. I know he doesn't like them, and he just says, that's different, but won't tell me how it is different. Am I being the off for not wanting to do it and saying no when he wants this act? Edit. He wants to release his bladder on his partner, not inside, just on. Update post. The day I made the post he pushed again to urinate on me during sex. I said no, and honestly I got a bit mad. I told him exactly how I feel about it. Again, told him I hate it. I will never do it again with him or anyone else, and if he can't let it go, we are done. This is where it gets scary. I have a beautiful glass cake plate. I don't bake, but I like getting mini cakes and cupcakes and displaying them in this cake plate. When I said he either let it go or we are done, he picked up the cake plate and threw it at me. I have terrible reflexes. I tend to freeze when things come at my face. I don't know what compelled me to move, but I managed to duck out of the way just in time. I had glass in my hair and all around me. If I hadn't ducked, I would have been hit by the plate. He's never done anything like that before, and we both froze. He then grabbed his keys and said I need a drive before walking out. I don't know how long I stood there, but after a bit I reached for my phone and called a friend from my college. I broke down, told her everything, even his kink he kept pushing for. She came over and helped me pile her car with my clothes, school supplies, anything I didn't want to leave behind. It felt surreal, like I was watching it all happen to someone else. Once I shut the car door, I proceeded to freak out, having a hard time breathing. I thought I was dying. Eventually she calmed me down and got me to her apartment and told me I'm welcome to stay. Apparently my friends were growing concerned and pointed out things in his behavior I didn't even notice. They were contemplating if they should say something, not knowing what was going on behind closed doors. Almost all of them came over and helped set me up in the living room, which has a pull-out, and one of her roommates cleared out space for my things in her closet. It is her and two others, but one is moving out in a few months. She said I'm welcome to take over the roommate spot when she leaves. She stayed with me all night and called into work because I was a wreck and didn't want to be left alone. Haven't heard from my ex at all, and I blocked him on everything. Kathy and my friends have all volunteered to walk me to my classes just in case.